The PEG system is another structural memory method which you use every day, even though you may not realize it. Just think how many times a day you come across numbered lists with letters A, B, C, or just numbers 1, 2, 3. These are PEGs. The principle of the PEG memory system is simple, as you will never forget how to count from 1 to 10 or how to say your ABCs. Associating the information with those numbers or letters creates a mental filing structure for the information you want to learn. You have a list of predefined PEGs which you associate with the images to be memorized. As in the case of a memory palace, this type of mental structure has to be memorized one time and can then be used over and over every time a list of items needs to be remembered. A PEG structure can be thought of much like a wardrobe with several hooks for hanging clothes. The hangers themselves never change, but the clothes which are hung on the hooks can be varied in countless ways. The PEG system is based on associating two things at a time and no more. One of these things, the PEG, is already known and is easy to remember. It will attract the memory of the other thing, which is new for the brain. As a mnemonic method, the PEG system uses various tricks to turn these abstract PEGs into memorable images that will be combined with images of things to remember. For example, the letter A, used as a PEG, can be associated with an alligator, and then you combine the image of the alligator with that of your first item on the memory list. Let's say it's a shopping list, and the first product on your list is toothpaste. So by using vivid images, such as an alligator eating a tube of toothpaste, you can more easily memorize the items on your list. Depending on the PEGs used, there are several variants of this technique. The most used PEG structures are numbers. Using numbers as PEGs is the easiest technique to create a structure for memorizing different items in order. There are two very similar techniques by which you can do this: the number rhyme technique and the number shape technique. Both work in the same way by associating the numbers from 0 to 9 with simple and memorable images based on their sound or shape, which will help you memorize different things. Let's see the associated images used by these two simple methods. The number rhyme technique has a code consisting of 10 images, each associated with the digits from 0 to 9, each image rhyming with the sound of its number. 0 is hero, 1 is sun, 2 is glue, 3 is tree, 4 is door, 5 is hive, 6 is sticks, 7 is heaven, 8 is wait, and 9 is wine. To memorize numbers with this method, replace each digit with its associated image, then create a little memorable story featuring them. For example, if your pen is 3085, by using the number rhyme method, you can transform it into the words tree, hero, wait, hive. To remember it, you can imagine a tree under which stands a hero training with weights to attack a hive. You can also memorize a short shopping list by associating the products you want to buy with these images. Here is an example of a shopping list: avocados, eggs, carrots, oranges, toothpaste, and soap. By linking each item from this list with a digit, we get 5 memorable images. 0. Hero with avocados. Imagine an action hero, e.g. Iron Man, juggling with avocados. 1. Sun and eggs. Imagine yourself frying an egg using only the heat of the sun. 2. Glue and carrots. Think of 2 glued carrots. 3. Tree and orange. Imagine an orange tree full of fruits. 4. Door with toothpaste. Think of the toothpaste on the door handle prank. 5. Hive and soap. Imagine a hive-shaped soap. When you are in the supermarket, you will be able to easily remember your products because these images are hard to forget by your brain. Another similar method is the number shape technique, which associates the digits from 0 to 9 with images of things having a similar shape with each digit. 0 is a clock, 1 is candle, 2 is swan, 3 is heart. 4 is chair. 5 is hook. 6 is snail. 7 is boomerang. 8 is snowman. And 9 is umbrella. The same pin from our previous example, 3085, is transformed into the following images: heart, clock, snowman, hook. To memorize these words, you can imagine a heart-shaped clock timing the lifting of a snowman by the hook of a crane. This is another simple method that you can keep at hand when you have different things to remember. The next type of peg method is known as the alphabet method. This technique involves making a code of 26 things that start with each letter of the alphabet, so the alphabet peg list contains 26 pegs, one for each letter of the alphabet. The alphabetical list of code may contain names of people starting with each letter or phonetic sound. A. Andre Agassi. B. Bobby Brown. C. Charlie Chaplin. D. Danny DeVito. E. Emilio Estevez. F. Federico Fellini. G. Galileo Galilei. H. Hulk Hogan, and so on. Names of animals starting with each letter. A. Alligator. B. Bat. C. Camel. D. Donkey. E. Elephant. F. Fox, and so on. Objects starting with each letter. A. Ark. B. Balloon. C. Car. D. Door. E. Earring, and so on. After creating your image code associated with each 26 letters of the alphabet, you can start memorizing different lists of up to 26 items. To associate code images with the items, you create a mental image of A, for example Andre Agassi, interacting with the first item, which could be shampoo, then B, Bobby Brown, eating the second item, carrots, C, Charlie Chaplin drinking beer, and so on. The weirder the association, the easier it will be to remember later. Another mnemonic structure that you can use to memorize different things, instead of using numbers or letters, is your own body. The idea of the body parts method is to attach one item from your list to be memorized to each body peg in turn, preferably with a memorable action. When you try to recall your list of items, your body and the actions you have associated with each item acts as a memory trigger and helps you to remember the items. Here's how to use this method. Step 1. Define the peg list of the system, the code. Think of your body as a mnemonic filing system, beginning at your forehead. You can define 10 pegs as follows. 1. Forehead. 2. Eyes. 3. Nose. 4. Mouth. 5. Chin. 6. Neck. 7. Chest. 8. Belly. 9. Knees. And 10. Feet. As you can see, there are 10 places. If you need to memorize longer lists, you can extend your system up to 20 body parts pegs by grouping a few of them at a single body peg, or you can use all body pegs, then start numbering again at number 1. Step 2. Apply the code. When you have to memorize a list, either a to-do list or a list of topics from a speech or a grocery list, you apply the code by creating mental associations between items to be remembered and the images that are already known from the peg list, the body parts. Vivid and action-oriented associations will help you fix the items in your memory. Step 3. Create a memorable story. With a step-by-step logical scenario in which you will be the main actor, you will more easily transpose yourself into the role of hanger for the memorable images you want to store in your brain. Step 4. Memorize and recall the story. Replay the story, following it logically from one scene to the next, and you should recall all the items in the right order too. Now, let's view a practical example of how to use the body parts method. Let's say you need to remember the following 10-item shopping list: peanut butter, toothpaste, carrots, batteries, broccoli, paper towels, marker, light bulbs, cat food, and paint. You can make the following associations. 1. Forehead, peanut butter. My forehead is covered with peanut butter. 2. Eyes, toothpaste. I have toothpaste smeared around my eyes. 3. Nose, carrots. My nose is shaped like a carrot. 4. Mouth, batteries. There is a battery in my mouth. 5. Chin, broccoli. Broccoli grows in my chin. 6. Neck, paper towel. Imagine your neck wrapped in a paper towel. 7. Chest, marker. I imagine a tattoo on my chest drawn with a marker. 8. Belly, light bulbs. A beam of light is shining from my belly button. 9. Knees, cat food. I imagine a cat scratching my knee. And 10. Feet, paint. I imagine putting my foot into an open pot of red paint. As you can see, these vivid images can help you easily remember the items on your shopping list. Applications of the PEG system. The PEG-type methods are easy to learn, and you can begin using them immediately. You can use them when you want to remember list of numbered items, ideas, concepts, topics to cover in a presentation, etc., to-do lists or shopping lists, short or medium numbers like pins or telephone numbers, birthdays and anniversaries, and information for exams. So here's another simple structural method which can be used in combination with the Loci method. In the next lesson, I will present the last of the structural methods, mind maps. See you in the next lesson.